What's up, guys? Mr. Astro back with another video, and yeah, like I said, guys, today was just gonna be just a regular video because I made a video at least in a week. It's been a little bit since I made like a video like this. But yeah, guys, I had nothing going on today, and I feel like why not just make one cool I don't know, just my opinion video because we haven't done that type of video in a while either. And I'm like, why not? But since I have nothing going on today, but the plan for this week is today. Also, we'll be talking about my opinion on the state of collabs and like how do I feel about collabs these days? Are they as good as they were in the past, or are they not as good or exciting since we have so many? And besides, what we're gonna be talking about today. But then tomorrow will be the Rick Sanchez only challenge, which I just unlocked him with the legendary challenge release. I finally completed battle pass. My first battle pass I completed like without skipping, and I feel like that's awesome. So right now I can say I earned Rick Sanchez without skipping. Pretty cool stuff. But yeah, then on Friday we'll do FNAF or whatever, and whatever the Wisdom Week tells. I don't know exactly what I want to do yet, but anyway, guys, let's go right to the video, guys. So, if you agree with my opinions on collabs this season or these days, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if new, go for 100. Peace out, boy. It's free. I like it right there, guys. Anyway, let's get right into the video. Alright, so basically, how do I feel about collabs anymore? Do I like them as much? Do I dislike them? Do I get annoyed they're still happening, they're so often? Or do I not really care? Do I like them? Do I hate them? Or do I just... I'm fine with it. And I'm just gonna describe like I be honest, like all the things I'm saying today, I still like all collabs. I still like them. I enjoy them in the game. I don't hate or dislike them. There's some I probably don't really care for than others, but I don't necessarily hate them. Because there's class for everybody, and just some I like, some I don't. But I'm just saying everything I say, I still enjoy them, but there's some things I dislike about them, and that's what I'm talking about today, guys. So anyway, let's get right into the video. Excuse me. So what do I like about them? Well, we're gonna go in categories, like battle passes. Do I like them in battle passes? Which I think you guys know my opinion on that. Do I like them in item shops? Do I like them in events? Do I like them in full seasons? Or do I dislike them in one of those categories? And basically, we're going to talk about today, or even the comic books, which also the last issue just come out today, as you see right here. Pretty cool stuff. We got a lot of secrets. We also hold collabs, which we also will mention later in the video if you do know spoilers. When we talk about the Batman Zero, just skip it till it's gone. And then also upcoming collab next week that we'll also talk about. So stay tuned for that. But anyhow, let's get right into it. So first is all collabs. When did collabs start happening? And we can go to season 4 of chapter 1, first technical collab, or we can go into the first skin collab, which is in season 8 of chapter 1, which we could technically say season 8, since as I'm making this video, there's no chapter 2 season 8. At least until September, then we'll have that. But yeah, so let's go with the first collab ever, Thanos. Thanos was a limited time game mode called for the Infinity War. It was a collab. Basically, it was regular battle royale, and a gauntlet would spawn, and whoever got the gauntlet became Thanos for the game with special powers. And then if you killed Thanos, you can hold a gauntlet, and now you're Thanos. That was the first technical collab. That was a big thing for Fortnite, because we were just about to hit a year of the game first launch, and we got Thanos. It was amazing, exciting. The excitement was there, the hype was there. That's the first thing, like that's the type of times where like, if you see that these days, they're like, okay. Definitely I would say the hype is gone. Collabs, it would same with me. The hype is kinda not, unless you have a connection with the collab, your hype's pretty much gone, Like I know with Thanos, not a lot of people, there was a big thing. Maybe some people didn't have a lot of connection, but it was still huge. But I feel like now is if you're a fan, you like it. If you're not a fan, you don't like it. It's easy as that. But the first real collab was also Marvel. It was Avengers Endgame, and it was just a year later we got our first technical Marvel skins. They're not legit Marvel characters. They're based on the characters, but the Fortnite characters dressed up as one of the defaults dressed up as Black Widow, and Drift is dressed up as Star-Lord. So they're not technically class, but they're the first legit skins to come. And at the time, that was hype. Limited time game mode. It was hype. And I think the first 2 seasons, like the first, like maybe I would say 5 seasons, it was hype. And right when we hit season 4 of chapter 2, I think that's the exact date when it just went downhill by far. And I think that's at least when I went downhill for me, at least. At first it was cool, then it was just went way down. But yeah, because first of all, let's take sections. After that season, we got season 9. We got 3 collabs. I'm pretty sure, as I remember right now. We got the Michael Jordan collab, which was just the merch of Michael Jordan with like shoes, Nike. It wasn't legit Michael Jordan. Then we got John Wick, which was a big thing. We finally legit got John Wick. And then lastly, we got Stranger Things. If I missed one, let me know in the comments. But those were the 3. Those were hype, you know. Those were the first legit skins that we got for collabs. That were not Fortnite characters dressed up as them, which was sick. And then we got season X. We got, I think it was 3. I think it was 3. Maybe. But it was Batman, Major Lazer, and then Psycho Bandit. And then we're just gonna rush real quick. Season 1 we got Star Wars and DC. Chapter 2 we got Marvel skins and Travis Scott. Season 3 we got DC. I think that was the only collab. Let me know if I'm wrong about that. And then we got Icon skins also. But we started getting a lot. But I think it was season 4 when it just went downhill. Like when we got the full battle pass of Marvel skins, that's when I think it went downhill. But anyway, let's not talk about that. But now let's talk about how do I like collabs. I prefer collabs necessarily in item shop only. I am not a fan of collabs being in a battle pass, just because I feel like I like the uniqueness of characters in a battle pass, specifically to the storyline. Now, that's why I feel like the battle pass, like in the battle pass, like the skins in the battle pass are literally like for the storyline and story only, and I just like them more and just having collabs put into them. Like I said, I still think chapter 2 season 4 is when it lost its like point. Like for example, like that season was just full Marvel, and I feel like as much as I love Marvel, it's just like I don't want it in the full battle pass because then there's no unique skins to the storyline. The Marvel skins might have been for that storyline, but why can't they just be in the item shop? And I just feel like item shops are like the right place for battle passes, and I say it every time, and I know because it has not stopped. For example, that season was for Marvel skins. Following season we got Mandalorian, and Predator. Okay, more bad collabs. It's just we're in the battle pass and I bugged them a little bit. And then the following season, which was last season, we got Lara Croft, Raven, and Neymar Jr. This season, we got Gagimon, which is technically a collab. It is a horror artist. Superman, and Rick Sanchez from Rick and Morty. And no, I'm expecting to be more. I think this is a thing that you gotta accept, that there's gonna be collabs and battle passes, which is just a negative to me because I just prefer more unique skins, guys. But anyway, let's get more into different topics of this video. And it is, you know, like why collabs necessarily just not a big thing anymore. And I just think it's just because we have so many. Like for example, we have like at those seasons, every other week we pretty much got a Marvel skin, and it just eventually got too much. And then the fall season we got hunters pretty much every freaking week, and eventually that just became too much. And it was like the care, like you're not gonna like the collabs. Like I said, you're not gonna like the collabs unless you have a connection with them, and that's it. If you don't have a connection with them, you're just sorry about that. You're just gonna think it's just another collab, you know. Like besides that, you're not gonna really like you know, the collabs is just like, why is this a thing? It's just another collab, you know. Like I said, so like let's say for me, I am a big Marvel fan. I'm gonna see new Marvel character, I'm like, that's awesome. I'm gonna see weird anime collab, and like, okay, that's a collab. I'm not gonna care because I don't have a good connection with anime. But yeah, as I think we have to accept this, as of these days, collabs are just a thing now. Like any collab can be a thing, anything. Like if you told somebody like you know, far in the future of the years, and you told them that there's gonna be collab like superheroes, Marvel, Star Wars, Icon series, and they're gonna be collabs, they're gonna look you like you're clickbaiting, you know, like it's not a thing. But literally, any collab. If we got freaking Rick Sanchez, a character that looks nothing like a regular the art design, like it just doesn't look human like in like a real kind of like, you know, a cartoonish realistic game. Like how is that even gonna fit into it? It's possible. We've seen it. It's Rick Sanchez is in the game now. It's possible. We could have, who knows? Peter Griffin could be a freaking Tier 100 skin next season. Who knows? It is not it's not impossible now. And yeah, freaking Rick Sanchez. It's just anything could be possible in collab, and it wouldn't be a surprise. Like I said, Peter Griffin, it wouldn't be surprised to see next season, or just anything. Honestly, like Patrick, like frick it. Which is, you know, just crazy. And I think that's like there's so many collabs now. It's like I was saying, like you won't have the same reaction as you did in the past seasons when you only got a collab like every couple seasons. You know, like now it's at least gonna get maybe 5 collabs in one season. It could be in the same category, or it could be not in the same category. It just at least 5 at tops, and hopefully not more. And I feel like if Fortnite still wants collabs to be like hype, someone hype, I feel like 3 at most, but make them like everything you can do. Like make, like for example, Loki. They just made him look like the Avengers look. If I would make Loki and he will be one of the 3 skins in the not in the Battle Pass, in the whole season, I would make him have as much styles as he can, like that Avengers look, Thor Ragnarok with the blue and gold suit, him without horns, maybe the TVA, you know, look, or just President Loki, or like just different like styles, and then like just go all out with any possible thing you can do, make Loki as cool and as suited as you want to look, and that would be the one that collabs would do this season. You know, like Iron Man, make him get like maybe 5 suits as styles, you know, just like make it go all out. And I feel like maybe somewhat more hype would go into the collab. But you guys comment below what you think about collabs these days. And I do want to talk about like next week it was confirmed, and which was leaked in the core of Apple. If you remember, it was rumored that LeBron was one of the files, like potential collabs that are happening. Well, in the files, and there's a teaser that was shown in Chicago, which is a wins and a crown. And Chicago is most likely in some like news tab things have been leaked. LeBron James will be collab somewhat next week. And comment below what you think of LeBron coming to Fortnite, and also some more collabs that were teased in the Batman comic, which I will show you guys real quick. Like right here in the end of the comics, which spoils ahead if you do not want to get spoiled with the comics, like skip like a minute to from now. And yeah, so in the comic, as you know, in the Batman Forever comics, the last one came out in the ending, everything's back to normal, but Deathstroke was working for Lex Luthor. So Lex Luthor is now a potential skin, and also Daywalker was the Batman who laughs was also working for Lex Luthor. And as you can see, right here, I don't know, right here, as you can see, I'm trying to get a good angle. There's the Batman who laughs, and then there's Lex Luthor. And also we've also found out Dr. Stone is a villain. So those are LeBron James will be next week. And Lex Luthor and the Batman Who Laughs are also potential collabs. And for me, the Batman Who Laughs and Lex Luthor, I'm hyped for it because I'm a DC fan. LeBron James, it's just one of those collabs I'm like, okay. So yeah, guys, like I said, so we're definitely getting more collabs for the season, guys. But comment below what you think about collabs. Do you think they're as cool as they were in the past? Or do you think they're just, okay, that's cool, and you don't really are not as hyped as you used to be when we got Thanos or John Wick, or just those little collabs in the past? And yeah, in my opinion, I think they're okay. And I definitely feel not as hyped in the past, guys, or unless I have a connection, guys, with the collab, or whatever my connection with the collab is. I'll like it more like Marvel and DC collabs. But guys, comment below what you think, guys. Subscribe if new. We're going for 100. Please help my boy out. It's free. And yeah, guys. Like I said, for the rest of the week, tomorrow I'll be doing the Rick Sanchez only video. And then whatever the week tells, I'll do whatever that is. But yeah, guys, me, Mr. Astro. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and peace out.